So my question is war necessary?
War, I think, was a necessary, probably evil, for people to understand peace and to cherish peace whenever we find it.
You know, because one bad apple could ruin the bunch.
Yeah, but that's just a bunch of apples. So you find what ruined that one bad apple.
Soil, man.
You let those other trees lit out and give the opportunity of transformation. But you fix the root of the problem for the trees.
The root.
But roots is what I'm saying here. It's all interconnected. We all break down to the components that we once were. Glass goes back to sand. Eventually. But we consume and trash more than we can.
So it's possible to save them all.
Of course. Like, it's not even, it would be stupid to even look at the alternative of not being, it would be stupid to look at the alternative of it being possible to ruin Earth, because there's so many more options to save it, but people have to make the right changes right now, and that's of the essence. You know, I'm not going to say time is of the essence, I'm going to say right now is the time to start changing those things, because I wouldn't even look at anything saying, oh, well, we're running out of water. No, I'm not going to say we're running out of water, we don't have enough water. I'm just using this as an analogy. I'm going to say that I'm not going to even answer a question that somebody says, well, what if we run out of water? No, I'm just going to find a solution and tell you something. I'm not going to even acknowledge that it's a problem that we're running out of water. We have plenty of water. So let's come up with more reasons on how to make fresh water for our people to drink. Which I can give you one way. Stop charging for it, and then you don't have to. Then the filtration system and everything else, becomes less stressful. And then if something is less stressful, then something is more. Then somebody. If something is less stressful, then somebody is more liable to do it.
Yeah, it's crazy because like they say the toilet water is like the freshest water.
Because it gives you energy.
The toilet water is the freshest water, and we shit in it and piss in it every day.
And it's also your shit and your piss symbolize how healthy you are.
Yeah, but why do we gotta use that type of water to? Remember that because water we could be saving.
We do. It goes through a filtration system. But the way that they do it is wrong, because they track it. They track how much you use, and you have to pay for it, which puts a stress and sticky molecule on your body that, along with time, they lead you to believe disease then comes into play. And then now not only are you stuck in time, but how much time do you have left because of a disease that wouldn't exist if the stress molecules wouldn't be so sticky that the belief system that creates. So if something was natural to the earth and given to us because it's here and it's natural, then why do we stress over having to pay for it?
Because then they say,
why would they capitalize on something that not only is in our bodies?
So that everybody should just have free access, or at least a limit.
So let me ask you a question: in the animal kingdom, what's the one place everybody can go in peace?
To this natural habitat.
To the watering hole. Because they understand that everybody needs to drink. So that's where you see all the crocodiles and the zebras hanging out.
Yeah, but
drinking out of the water hole.
That's a dirty,
you don't see any fucking, you don't see any lions eating zebras.
But it's more fair game out there.
But they don't do it at the watering hole because it's a place that they understand that it's something that they all need. It's called the circle of life. Or it's a part of life that everybody needs. And whenever you put stress on a resource that people need to survive, then people get stressed out and they die.